Hi, everybody. How you doing? This is Linda G coming to you from Northern California. And thank you for all the messages I've received. You guys rock. Um, you know, the way I was reading it as far as Biden staying in. And then I had that one reading where I was teary-eyed because it was like all these good cards. Someone wrote me and said, do you remember when you were looking at the convention and you looked up at everybody and said, you don't think Kamala will try to push Biden out? But she didn't push him out, she stood in. So I'm very happy about her. When I first heard the news, I actually felt relief. And a prophecy that's absolutely correct, I've been saying since the beginning of when I started in 2018, was that number one, a woman would take Trump out. He was quite emotional about it. And I thought it was his daughter, like he would be so hurt that she backstabbed him. But what it was a woman will win, and a smart, beautiful Black woman to top it off, which will kill him. The other one is the second term, I saw Biden handing her the baton. I didn't think it was because he died, but I felt like he couldn't carry on, so he hands her the baton. And if you look back at those videos, I said Kamala would be the first female president of the United States. So that I always saw. I didn't realize that it was going to be the second term, but you know, time frames with psychics are very hard. I've read people and 7 years later, everything came true. So, okay, so I just want to give my guides accolades. I want to give them thumbs up because they were really right. They were right. So I was really pushing for Biden because I loved him. Now I'm hearing rumors that he was maybe a little worse than what we thought health-wise, and he was desperately trying to hold on. But now he's a hero because now everybody's saying, look what he did for our country. He didn't want to cause monies not to come in. He wanted to help. If it was good for the nation, he did it. And I felt that he talked to Kamala and told her, you know, will you still proceed with my policies? And she said, absolutely, yes. Today, and where is she? I think she's in Texas. She said she was still moving forward with the student loan forgiveness and with medical care forgiveness, that it's ridiculous that people get cancer and then they lose everything. And I really love that. Now, what I want to look at is, while Biden still has 6 months, what kind of energy is going with that? What is he going to do? What will President Biden do in the last 6 months of office? He's starting to feel better finally. He was actually kind of under the weather. He's very proud of Kamala. He's very happy, and she can't talk about him, rave about him fast enough. It's a beautiful friendship. What is his last 6 months? What is president's? Is he going to do any executive orders? He's going to do something. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. He starts off with the Ace of, I think, beginning in September. There's a lot of stuff he's putting on the table. I heard Congress is exiting for their summer vacation ASAP. I heard Mike Johnson was going to try to sue. He's not, it's going nowhere. Sue Kamala for stepping in. He stands with he's going to do something that's going to affect Trump too, but he stands in place. He's doing a good job. He's helping with financial aspects of the United States, and also the Let me see how far it went down. Yeah, it went down 500 points, the stock market, but that's because of Elon Musk going downhill. So tell me what I can tell everybody. So he's picking up the pieces. He is feeling a little bit of loss. He is feeling a little bit of loss. He's feeling a little. Kamala is standing with him. They're working away. He's helping her with her ability to come in again, but the women are going to win, you guys. The women, and some stuff with medical. He's working with medical too. Some beautiful things will be taking place. So he's going to help with children too. Maybe he'll do the children's benefit. Remember that the Republicans didn't want? Maybe he'll do an executive order. So they're going to be running to the Supreme Court, but Supreme Court doesn't open again until October. Okay, so Biden's still on it. I'm not seeing tower or like, whoa, like he's going to do stuff, but he's doing stuff to help the regular Joe Blow. Trump is going to just go crazy. I'm almost feeling that Trump is talking to Putin and they would love to do some sort of action against the United States. And you know what kind of action I mean. I guess he thinks everybody go, oh, Lordy, we just want Biden in. We don't want a woman in when we're going through this, but that's not going to happen. Is there going to be some sort of action take, not to scare anybody, but some sort of underhanded action taking place in the United States? Remember, I saw that train station or a pub, a transportation hub, but it might not be in this country. You know, Biden's not doing well physically. He's very tired. I heard that Paris said Iran can't be in the Olympics. It's the 10 of swords, but it's reversed, which means coulda, shoulda, woulda. So whatever it is, it doesn't affect people as badly as you would think. It'll cause people to stand for a minute and be frightened and hold on to their stuff, but it's not something, because we're a lot stronger. It might even be as soon as August. It might be as soon as August. It might be some Joe Blow trying to do something to disrupt the Democratic convention. Okay. So I wanted to ask about that. I haven't asked outright, forthright, is Kamala going to win as president of the United States? I'm hearing yes, real clear from my guys right here. And how will it go? Her husband seems like a sweetheart. And did you see those women on the news? From, where were they from? Idaho or something? And I thought, yeah, nice of you to dress up. All of them look like they just fell off the turnip truck. And they were just like totally uninterested. And they just said, she's got nothing. She's kind of stupid, if you ask me. I was like, oh my God, what's 2 + 2? Holy cow. But you know, the only way they can feel better is by trying to cut someone else down. This woman speaks, I don't know, she was speaking, Kamala was speaking fluent French. I know Pete speaks like 9 languages. So tell me, I can tell everything. There's going to be some news. I think this is news about Trump. There's some legal things that are going to come up, and everybody's excited because look, she's got the bird of paradise on her shoulder, and it's victory after burden. But justice will see us through. Justice will see us through. So, I mean, she's riding on the horse, getting ready to do it. But there's going to be some, like Andre said, the Uranus aspect, there's going to be some surprises. The main thing is I can see her winning, but I'm seeing like, this is how desperate Trump is. This is how desperate these racist type energies are. They don't want to see her win. I'm telling you right now. This is harder than when Biden was running. But she'll be guarded very well. Did you guys see Lawrence O'Donnell's show when he talked about the heads of the Secret Service? One had watched two presidents being shot at, Reagan and Ford, and he still worked there another 8 years. Okay, so tell me what I can tell everybody. Prayers to Texas, they are still having downpours. I'll tell you, this energy is just amazing. So I wanted to look at, hold on, got my notes here. I wanted to look at who Kamala may pick for Attorney General. Once more. I was thinking maybe Sally Yates, and now Cheney is thinking about stepping down from being a Republican. I wouldn't doubt if Kamala puts her in a position in the United States administration. Tell me about. I was hoping Jack Smith would take it, but I got this hit on Jack Smith that he wants to be focused on taking Trump down. And if he was the attorney general, he'd have too much interrupting. But he'll be given carte blanche, just go for it. Okay. As the attorney general. Who would pick as the attorney general? Ooh, somebody good. People will be happy with her choice. It's a very important position. Yeah, but they're not saying it's a male or female, but it's going to be a very good person coming in. And everybody will be happy with the pick. There's a tower keeps showing a lot. So you guys, we got some stuff coming up. I'm not quite sure what, but there's some stuff coming up. And I wasn't feeling good about Biden's health. Not that he's going to cross anything now, but I just feel like he's got some issues that will be like, oh, damn. Okay, so real quick, let me look at the. Okay, so VP. We've got Mark Kelly. We've got more people, but I've got Mark Kelly as February 21st. So what is he on the Pisces? More as a Pisces, I think the 22nd. And Pisces, Mark. And then we've got Shapiro, who's June 20th. That's more right down there on the cusp, although Andre said that doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, Angel of Light and Mercy. Let's do Mark first. Mark Kelly, would he possibly be picked as the vice president for Kamala? He's got the sun crossed with the world. Interesting. Arizona would be a plus for him. Some disappointment here. Here's his wife, who's very for him. You know, hold on. The cards look good, but there's a little bit of a demon on there. I don't know if he goes through bouts of depression or what, or maybe he thinks he's gonna get in and he doesn't. He's a little disappointed. Let me look at Shapiro. Let's look at Shapiro. Shapiro. June 20. Shapiro. Shapiro. How do you look, Shapiro? He's got his ducks in a row. He's a go-getter. Here's the offer. I think it might be Shapiro. Yeah, you guys, 10 of Cups. He'd be sad about walking away from Pennsylvania, but he'd be happy for this. Magic is before him. Victory after burden. All kinds of stuff going on. His life will forever change. Five of in the hopes, dreams, and wishes, 5 of Cups reversed. So there was some disappointment. He might even have a little, is he married? Might have a little romantic trouble. But this is the new beginning. This is looking out at his future and coming up with some ideas. So, I mean, it looks better for Shapiro, but we'll read as we get closer to it. Oh, it's just working her pachikas off. She's going and going and going. Oh, did you guys hear? Let me ask real quick. So apparently the Secret Service person that stepped down, before she stepped down, she had mentioned that there was no bullet fragments on the stage. So Trump was not hit by a bullet. So, did you see his ear magically grew in? Will people know? Will people know? The whole Secret Service agency is being revamped. It might happen when Kamala comes back in for the new administration. Will people know that Donald Trump was not, in fact, injured for real by a bullet, and that his ear did not? I mean, the people that read that must have thought, nah, this guy is nuts. Well, people know that Trump was not, in fact, hit. See, he's using it to make money. There's somebody, I don't know, it might not be till September, he's gonna be made a fool out of. And it might be something, a medical person that saw him or something, but somebody's gonna, and they, it's illegal to blab, so. I don't know how they do that, but something with his medical record. He always talked. Ronnie Jackson is his doctor. Ronnie Jackson isn't even a doctor. Ronnie Jackson got demoted from the United States Navy. Okay, so what else was I gonna ask? Hold on one second, you guys. Tonight our president's gonna speak, 5 o'clock Pacific time. But I just wanted to tell you guys, I don't know why, I had to pause it because I got some stuff delivered. And I just had a flash on Kamala speaking. It might be 60 minutes or something. There's some little thing on her that she comes out smelling like peaches and cream. Everybody's going to be, whoa. She's very down to earth. She has no problem saying how she feels. She's not going to cater. She's got the way, you remember how she took down Barr and stuff in those hearings? That's what I'm feeling. Some of these news things are saying, oh, she's got to please independents and Republican. Listen, she's got that already. She's got that in bag. She doesn't have to please anybody. Uh, really, the ones that weren't going to vote for her weren't going to vote for her. Like those women, those hillbilly women. Well, I think she's stupid. But I wanted to take a quick look because I'm getting that resistance from Trump. And I just want to take a quick look at how he's doing. He's okay. So listen, somebody called me yesterday, and while I was talking to them, I said, I don't know. He's blaming Vance. He's blaming Vance for all his troubles. And then right after that, on the bottom, it said JD Vance may be having to exit. So let's look at that first. Will Trump get rid of JD Vance? He's just so desperate he can hardly stand it. The amount of money she's got, you should see her numbers with the young people. I mean, the only people that Trump has is the usual. Okay, so tell me about JD Vance. Well, not get it. Yeah, and then when Elon said, I'm not going to give money, you know, he was the one that wanted JD in there. Trump is back at the table. He's really mad. Like throwing ketchup, man. And then the polls are going to get worse and worse. They're just now starting off. They're just now starting out. I'm not seeing him maybe in certain places like Ohio. But I'm not seeing Trump taking off in the polls. It's going to be quite shocking. JD Vance, what's the story with JD Vance? Battling. And also he's flatlined. His personality sucks. He did JD Vance because of Elon Musk, I'm telling you right now. And he regrets the decision. Yeah, because he thought he would get money and it's upside down. It's not a happy place. He's not a happy camper. He's got the reverse ace of cups. Donald Trump. So I guess he's going to tell him to exit stage left. I'm going to tell you who's actually feeling better is Biden as far as not running anymore. It's kind of a huge relief because he was struggling. He's a Scorp. You know how they are. They told my daddy was going to die, I don't know how many times. And he ended up living 4 years longer. But he, Scorpios can be pretty stubborn. But he's got the death. I think that's JD Vance because I asked specifically, the judgment will be made to get rid of him. So we're having the in September, right? Yeah, September. We're having the judge decide the punishment. And I'm seeing that woman taking into consideration what the Supreme Court left her. And she's talking to Jack Smith. A lot of things are pacing at a slow rate, but don't worry, things will take off after November. Tell me about when he meets before Judge Marchand. Oh, he's looking bad too. What's gonna happen? He might get put away a little bit. He might have to go to anywhere from 4 to 10. So 4 days or 4 weeks to 10 weeks or 10 days. He's mad at his attorneys. He's mad at everybody. He's even mad at his sons. They're almost looking like, well, what did we do? That's the point. You did nothing. What's going on with Trump? He begged Melania to come. It would just be he just begged her to come. And he made her prove that he was going to win. Because it was like, I've got this in the bag. This is all the numbers. He had other people show her the numbers. So like everybody said, the check cleared, so she decided to go ahead and show up. She did a wave, but that was it. She didn't speak. And now she's gone. She used to be his friend, believe it or not. He used to enjoy talking to her, but she's like done with him. She's done with him. And now that assassination attempt, she won't let her son come anywhere near him. Yeah, she got paid. She did this to kind of save face for him and her. But he's not going to win. And she's tired of it. She's tired of it, because then he'll claim it was rigged. But the thing is, I think he's going to lose by a bigger margin this time than before, because everybody's saying, oh, he'll try. And I said, but I feel like it'll be a bigger margin that he loses by. So you guys, I don't want to bore you too much. I want to make this short. I will talk to you later. I've got Sterling this Sunday, and be sure to catch Andre. I was on his show, and it's posted on his page. And I'll catch you guys later and see you Sunday for sure. And those are my members. I guess I'll see you Thursday. Cheers.